1 year after the unthinkable, unexplainable phenomena remain.
It looked like a demon in that big cloud of smoke.
Was Satan there that day? More tales of 9/11. And now, from the pulse of New York, Shepard Smith.
Did the actor James Woods actually witness the dry run of the 9/11 hijackers a month before their deadly attack? Did a fireman ride the wreckage of the World Trade Center down to the ground and live to tell about it? Tonight we get to the bottom of some of those incredible stories from last September, the truth behind the tales of 9/11.
It's a war zone, it's hell.
In those first hours after the attacks, the country was in crisis.
What's your assignment?
We were all in crisis. Information and order were replaced by confusion and chaos, a fertile breeding ground for rumors, and there were plenty of them.
I saw a picture in the paper of the World Trade Center when it was on fire, and there was a big cloud of smoke, and it looked like a demon was in that cloud of smoke.
The eerie image many people call Satan in the smoke was captured in a photograph taken from this very rooftop, just across the river from the spot where the World Trade Center stood that morning. And here it is, taken by Brooklyn photographer Mark Phillips.
I was getting my daughter ready for her second day of preschool and just kind of went into journalism mode and ran out, grabbed 2 cameras, a couple rolls of film, and ran up to the roof. I started shooting digitally first because I knew that I could transmit those photographs to whoever I needed to in the media right away.
And he did. The Associated Press wire service immediately buying his pictures.
The first photo that I shot was the first photo that I moved to AP.
You popped it in the computer?
Popped it in the computer.
Looked at it on the laptop?
Looked at it. It looked fine. You know, it looked like the World Trade Center on fire. And I hit send.
Yet the next morning, as the picture appeared in newspapers across the country, those papers and Mark began getting emails.
The second day there were about 400. The third day there were 800. It just kept going up.
Some people attributed the picture to a higher power.
There is a rational explanation for it.
Nava Rubin is a professor of psychology and an expert in visual perception.
They're not aware that this picture is really created in their brain and projected on the image.
Rubin says our brains are programmed to see faces.
What happens is that we have templates in our brain for a variety of possible shapes of faces.
And we perceive faces in images, sometimes when they're not there.
But they're much more likely to do that if the context is one that sort of calls for it, such as that this is smoke, which the devil is associated with.
People are going to make of this image what they want to. I mean, I believe that the perpetrators of this were evil men. But is there evil exiting the building in my photograph? That's for somebody else to decide.
If you see something, say something.